Today, may I kick a little something for the DJ and some.
Can we take appreciation for I didn't pee myself today during the double unders?
It's definitely live.
You're definitely live.
Can we really?
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you for starting our show off on a positive note.
Yes.
Gains, baby.
We are happy that you did not pee during your double unders today.
Yeah, good job.
Emily
Yeah.
Quiros, 19 years old. North Richland Hills, Texas. Didn't know if anybody else needed to know that information.
Gosh.
But there it is for you.
That's hilarious.
What's that?
Just a post.
Okay. All right.
It's us.
Cool.
Hey, we
That was a cool day.
That was a cool day.
That was a cool day.
Maybe
That was
so-
fun. Was
Our
that
little
not fun?
photo shoot day.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was like all this anticipation and preparation for that moment.
Yeah, it was
It
fun.
was really fun.
Yeah.
What's up, Daddy-O?
What up? What up, Papa?
If you hop on here, say hello so we can say, what up?
All right, we're back. It's been a
And
while.
we're back.
I've been gone for at least.
You remember that SNL skit? And we're back.
Which one is that one?
Somebody's got to remember that.
Somebody out there does.
Yeah. One of you guys, of you four.
All right, so it's been almost a month. It's been over a month. Has it been 6 weeks? It's been 6 weeks since we had a show together. It's me and Jacob last.
It's 5.
No, it's been 5 weeks because Thanksgiving, and then I was gone, and then you were gone 2 weeks. It's been 5 weeks.
Cool.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Best
been-
diet
What's up,
plan ever is
Alicia?
to get the Rona right before Thanksgiving. Want to go ahead and throw that out there
Yeah.
because I was able to eat 15 pieces of pie. So we're
And
gonna
he
give you.
still has a 6-pack.
We're gonna give you.
Like, what is going on? With
It
a
ain't-
whole container of Cool Whip
For me.
on the pies.
For me.
Yeah. That happened.
So we're giving you a Thanksgiving recap. Should have probably said Thanksgiving recap before we got to that point. But hey, it went pretty good. 2 fried turkeys, lots of sides, gravies, all that kind of stuff.
And not only was it a lot of sides, like it was mass amounts of sides.
Yes.
It was really phenomenal.
Everybody's to go thing was packed.
Well, here's the deal. This was my first year to host Thanksgiving. And I thought, I want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to eat twice and have a large container of to-go food so that they can eat it again the next day whenever you're like, oh, it's already over. I need more Thanksgiving.
Seriously.
Well, yeah, we nailed it, though. Everybody pitched in. We had like 18 pounds of mashed potatoes. Like,
Seriously.
and I made my grandma's recipe, which turned out so good. Turns out all you have to do is put extra cheese and sour cream and extra butter. There was like 3 sticks of butter in there. I mean, it was good. So good.
Turkey's pretty good too.
Man, that turkey, y'all.
Thanks for this shout out, Shane.
You know what? The first one knocked my socks off. And then the second one came out, and I was like, I don't know. I don't even know how you did it, but it's better. It was better. The second one was better.
Yep.
Was it more butter? It was the temperature. It was lower.
Yeah. That's the way that I'll do it from now on. But it was good. Thanksgiving was super good.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and just be honest with you. I did not cut it off at Saturday. I went definitely into Sunday. Definitely ate pie into Monday. I ran out of leftovers, but I still didn't run out of pie. So I'm really glad for that. But
But we did eat some pie, just pizza pie on Saturday.
That's right.
Remember that cheat meal
That's
on top
correct.
of Thanksgiving?
That's correct.
We decided, yeah, we still deserve that.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
whatever.
I felt like we were still celebrating the holiday.
At least one of us has a 6-pack.
Hey, somebody out there has to, right? Someone somewhere has to. Guys, it is the busiest time of the year, also the most wonderful time of the year, and it's easy to put the fitness things on the back burner because you just validate it. You thought about it a couple days. You're like, well, it's Christmas time. There's nothing, I'm just going to pick it back up after the holidays. Big mistake. So we're going to talk about today how to do some things to help you stay in. What was that? Did you burp?
Yes. Gosh.
Some things that hippies say.
Trying to be like real sly and smooth. Don't mind me. And then you had to call me out.
My bad.
Whatever.
My bad.
Whatever.
All right. So it's cold out there. If you're used to doing exercise outside, or you're used to doing some more warm stuff. Thanks, Kyle.
I'll be right over, Kyle.
For the holidays, it's real easy. Well, I don't even know if they're having work parties. I feel like I just transported myself to 2019. Virtual work parties. I don't know.
I think that I think we're kind of starting to get a divide in the population of people that are like, whatever, I don't care. And then you've got people that are still very careful because they take care of their parents, or they're very, that does make a difference in people's, maybe they would be like, whatever, if they didn't have those older people. But I think for the most part, work parties are not happening.
Yeah.
Maybe in smaller businesses. More so. I don't know, kids are still doing, our school is still doing Christmas party, but the parents aren't allowed to go. So.
Yeah. And I think they're also doing I've seen a lot of virtual stuff in terms of virtual Thanksgivings as well. So if you have elderly parents and they're not wanting to be around, so they're kind of doing Thanksgiving at the same time. So they're trying to celebrate it together. So, but either way, the thing is, there's so many, if you have a lot of my things I associate with food. So when I think about holidays, I go, oh man, I can't wait because I'm going to eat this, or I'm going to eat that, or it's the season for this, So it's easy to eat and indulge in more because I'm only going to get it this time of year, right? And do so much damage and then have to basically recover 3 to 6 months. Kind of like buying your kids too many Christmas presents on credit cards and then paying it off all year long because you overspent, etc. Okay. I think I digress. But we just want to go kind of head to this point of how to get some extra exercise when your gym time may be cut short. Training is not as you're just more infrequent. There are more things going on, especially because we're making an extra effort to try to stay connected. I believe most people are trying to do that. So that stuff gets put on the back burner for staying connected to people, reaching out to people, that kind of thing. So
yeah, I also obviously the being in the pandemic during this season is weird for everybody, and I think it's taking a lot more creativity from everyone to figure out how are we going to get the family together? How am I going to make this work? If this year has not taught you to deal with obstacles and how to overcome challenges, I think everybody is in that same spot. How do I make my kids feel normal? How does this season become normal? So you're putting in a lot of energy, even if it's not because you're going to 900 stores and doing your shopping. I think most people use Amazon now anyways. So let's figure out some ways that we can get up off of our butts during the season because, for a lot of people, like you discussed with food, this would be the season for drinking as well. It just kind of it's dark. It's 5:30 or 6. Yep. Your night's over. You're like, okay, now I'm making a drink 2 hours earlier, or it feels like, oh, let's turn on the fire and make some s'mores and have a cup of whiskey. That sounds real nice. Not that I know anything about that, but let's talk about how how you don't have to wait until the end of the year before you start doing what you can to not just completely fall off track.
Yep. So, I mean, some of the classic stuff may be, if you're doing some in-person shopping, that for the people that continue to love to do that, park farther away. You get more steps in. if people could just think about like trying to just get extra steps in a day. So I don't know how people have step counters. If you have an iPhone or an Android, they can. I believe that if you have an app, they can count steps for you. And sometimes just getting your body to move enough in the day creates enough activity so you can replace that quote unquote workout with that. But parking farther away, right? Just literally you're going to a store, parking farther away, taking a couple extra steps is an easy way to add just a tad bit more exercise to what you're doing.
I think this is such a funny point because how often is our mindset like, I have to find the closest parking spot ever? Like, it becomes almost like a competition. Like, you're like driving and then it's like extra people are out because they're shopping. It's not exciting, huh?
It is.
Man.
I'm just tired.
Thrilling.
I stayed
It's
up
a
last
thrilling
night,
episode.
so,
Wow, if you're bored, then shoot.
but
Just kidding.
walk your kids walk your kids the last couple blocks of school if they walk to school. How many kids walk to school? How many?
I'm just saying that there's like a lot of people that park their cars next to the school and then they'll walk their kid maybe like a block or two. Like they'll park far away and then walk their kid up to the school. I don't know if your school will allow you to do that right now because, you know, COVID and whatnot. But you could also just take a walk. That would be another grandiose idea. It is a little cold, which, you know, I'm not down with that. Take your dog for a walk. It's a great idea.
He said, or come take my dog for a walk.
Oh.
That's good too. Well, we have a dog that you can adopt to take for a walk.
Yeah, park farther away. So I actually thought of you, Jimbo, whenever we were talking about this, because from a competitive standpoint, from a psychotic standpoint, you probably feel the need like that you've won if you park closest. It's like a winning position. And so I think that that's really funny because that is probably going to be really challenged, like a really challenging thing for you. So, you guys, go to a mall. I went in a mall the other day. So weird. I haven't been in the mall in so long. I didn't know like half of the stores. I went to go return something and I was like, whoa, like it's weird. Do y'all go to the mall? Do y'all still go to the mall?
Comment below if you go to the mall.
How, and wait, not only if you go to the mall, like when is the last time you've been to the mall? Has it been like months, years? I'm so curious.
That was like the spot.
Man, it was so weird, but it was fun to kind of walk around and be like, oh, look at that store. Look at that store. I've never even heard of that. It was kind of cool to just like go walk around.
I want to buy everything though.
I do too, but it was kind of fun.
What mall did you go to?
Northeast.
Man, that used to be the jam.
Yeah, it
That
did.
was the spot, so I hate
Yeah, it did.
I think the only time I go to the mall is during this time when I'm searching for last presents. I'm like, oh snap, I gotta get in there.
That's
and I'm
funny.
in there on the crowdest days.
Last Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I was not a Christmas mall goer. I'm like this. I'm such an old lady. What are you talking about?
You're such an old lady. You're an old mall walker.
Yes.
It's true though. It's very true.
Let me go get, what are those shoes called?
clogs.
Hey, we're in with you on that, okay?
I'll go walk with you. Chelsea, we can walk the mall.
Seriously, just let me pick up some popcorn from the popcorn store in there because they usually have at least one popcorn store.
I want to
in
go
there.
to the cookie stand.
Yeah, one of those or the Chinese food one, and I'll just eat that while
Look,
we
let's talk about being productive.
Sorry.
We got really distracted on junk food.
go. I'm getting hungry. I just can't help it.
I'm hungry too.
Somehow we could transition anything to talking about food.
I know. It's hard for
If
us
you have
too,
stairs,
people.
if you have stairs or there's stairs available for you, then basics. If you have stairs around, take them. Okay. If you're on the 12th floor though of your building, rethink that idea. Okay?
Maybe go to like the 10th floor.
Yeah, something. Do something. Do something to get a little additional. If you set a lot of time at a desk though,
Auntie Annie's. Pretzels. That wheat one is really good.
I would recommend just getting up from your desk, standing up every 20 minutes, 30 minutes, man, it does something to clear your head too.
Yeah.
So if you really, really focus on an activity and you can't break away, maybe it's an hour, but getting up and taking some steps, moving around, stretching something, that seems to help me a lot. These days, I think even though we're still training people, training classes, doing lots of things, we do get a little bit more office time because of different focuses on different things that have to be done. And it helps to move around, get up for a couple minutes, and kind of reset and refocus.
I have to do that more for my mental, like you said, mental sanity. So, but it is good. Like you know, getting up, depending on if you're working from home. If you're working from home, then you have no excuse. You can just set a timer, walk around your house one time every 20 minutes, and you've at least moved. If you are at the office still, walking to the candy dish does not count as your walk. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know. You know why.
The other thing you could think about is like, if you do have the ability for everything else to stay pretty much normal, like you don't have a lot of holiday distractions, you know who's going to be at your Christmas morning or Christmas dinner, keep your routine, right? It's a fact that a lot of people just slash their tires during this time, meaning, you know what, I'll just pick it back up. I'm just going to throw everything away. Well, I've had multiple talks with clients over the years. I remember some of them stopping working out for 3 weeks, and it turned into a 6-month endeavor, like where they just stopped, couldn't get them back in the gym. 6 months. So that little bit of leeway or cushion that you believe that you're giving yourself just for a couple weeks can turn into a disaster. So don't do it. Stick to your routine. Keep your days the same as much as possible. We thrive. Everybody, I believe, thrives in routine of some sort.
Yeah, and I think if it is the alcohol that is the temptation for you, make sure that you're getting in that workout. Don't allow yourself the drink or the pie or the whatever treat you're going to do unless you've worked out for that day. Again? Man.
Walking to the candy jar counts if it is how far away then? A mile. You can walk, and only if you pick up one piece of candy. And it better not be a full-size candy either.
Yeah.
Not no king size. Okay?
Yeah. My child tried that with me last night.
You're a mall walker, and you keep candy in a dish. Time to binge on Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, what's
and
that?
Eat dinner at 5 p.m. It's pretty accurate.
7 p.m. dinner.
Yeah. Is 100 yards counting? If it's a Tic Tac.
Does he just want the candy?
Does the candy type matter?
Yes.
Yes, it does. I took a break for a week once back in 2018. Yep, see?
It lasted 6 months.
I was talking about you, but I was trying not to use your name.
There's been a lot of people, though. Or a lot of people are like, oh, I just need to take this month off, and then I'll be back the next month. And then it's like, bro, you ain't working out.
Yeah,
like, you leave here. It's hard to get back in.
Yep.
It's hard to get back in the routine. It is hard. So break the chain and don't throw it all away. Don't slash all the tires. Don't waste all the gains. It's much easier, rather, for me to make better decisions if I keep the progress that I've made in the forefront of my mind. So my intention, as you've heard me say before, probably, keeping that intention and of the things that I've accomplished. Do I want to lose all of those things in a matter of weeks, which is very possible? I could do it. Don't test me. I could do it.
Mall walk plus candy jar.
You should know I'm approaching. What does that say?
Mall walk plus candy jar plus Murder, She Wrote. It's 2020. Treat yourself.
Let's go. Let's go. You've seen my neck scans. You know I'm elderly. You've seen my x-rays. That's why I get adjusted.
I think that, it's really easy for us to say because we literally go, oh man, we're falling off the horse. But we still have the thing is that we still struggle with the same things that you guys do, or I believe that some of you may struggle with. And even in talking about it, I wish you were just here. If they just had a microphone recording me all day, you would understand that the struggle is real. You literally saw me segue 4 or 5 times to talk about what food I wanted at the mall at which we were going to walk around.
We talk about food all the time.
A lot. We're just like everybody else. Maybe a little bit more food crazed than you, but we talk about it a lot. We still have to focus on those same daily habits. And sometimes if you're in the gym a lot, it's sometimes hard to motivate yourself to go down and work out. I think that misconception may be that, like, oh, dude, you work in a gym? That's got to be awesome. Yes, and it is awesome. But it's still difficult. It's still difficult to motivate yourself after you've been motivating people to go in. So it just has to be a disciplined habit. And that's why we keep saying to try to keep routine regardless of the circumstances, because if you're just doing it automatically, something is better than nothing. Mm-hmm. Right? Doing something is better than nothing. Mm-hmm. If you can't go to the gym, do 10 minutes of working out. We have workouts that are with bare minimum equipment that we program free to you in one of our apps that we provide. Free to you as in free to the existing members, but that are 10 to 15 to 20 minute workouts. Little equipment required, just a little bit of space and a little bit of your time to accomplish that workout. And we send you we have videos attached to that. So there's literally a way. And I mean, I don't see how you wouldn't have the time.
I think it's about the time is making a priority, make a priority to do it. And the effort, even if you're, I will for you. Even if you are giving a 20 or a 30% effort and you're like, it just looks like crap, feels like crap, you're just moving, who cares? You're moving, you're doing something. Sometimes that's all you've got for the day. Now, can you stay like that for 2 months? No, you're probably not going to, your fitness is probably not going to grow if you're not pushing to that intensity, but it's a better start. It's better than nothing. Yeah. So do something, even if it's not at the highest performance level. Just get out and move. Do it.
Dang, they're grandmaing you up right now.
I don't care.
It's good though. They got some good.
I sit in over. I'm way behind, but Casey owns a house coat. Yes. You don't know about my 12 cats?
You write in perfect cursive.
Do you know that I have 12 cats, Jimbo?
You'll send a birthday card with $5 in it.
Bro, hold on. Jimbo, do you know that I have 12 cats? Scroll down. I want to see what he says.
She sits in her hair right and teases her hair. That's funny.
How do you think it looks this good? Look at that blue hair.
His house used to be stocked with.
Dude, I'm gonna be that.
Stocked with a portal to the candy realm.
I'm gonna be the most bad A grandmother ever. Whatever. I don't care. Gone.
Keep picking on her, guys. It's good.
Yeah, I love it.
Where are we ending this?
Right there. Work out. Move. Walk. Go take the stairs. Don't slash your tires.
If you're not a member.
Look, not surprised.
If you're not a member of the gym and you need some workouts, some home-based workouts, we do have a wonderful platform for that. So we'd love to share that with you. DM us on this Facebook or Instagram or call us on a phone number 817-210-4200. Or if you know one of us personally, message us and we'll get you hooked up and set up there. Other than that, don't slash your tires completely. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. We did not even introduce ourselves at the start of this.
Oh my gosh, no, we just got to talking.
We totally did.
Rookie mistake.
All right. Well, I'm Kadimah, for all those that don't know.
And I'm Casey.
And we're so happy to have you today.
I'm the old lady.
And join us next time. Next week, we're going to talk about, I don't know.
It's a surprise.
I don't know. But It's probably going to be good and interesting. We look forward to your comments. If you liked this, share it to your friends. It'll also be uploaded to YouTube in a couple
Share
hours.
it, yo.
And that's all we got for you. Peace.
Bye.
Let's go get some coffee.
Yeah.
And maybe a cookie.
No.
No cookie. Yeah.